Welcome back to Bear Down Report, where we breathe, bleed, and believe in Chicago Bears football. Tonight, we witnessed something electric, a football team rising from adversity, a defense reawakening, and pieces clicking at just the right time. Let me take you through what's happening, what this game means, and why Bears fans should be standing tall again. From the very first snap, you felt tension in the air. Washington came in expecting to impose their will, the run game, the quarterback, the athleticism. But what they met was a Chicago defense that refused to bow. All night long, the Bears defense stood in the fire, absorbing pressure, bending but not breaking, resetting and forcing turnovers at critical moments. That moment we highlighted earlier, where the announcer said, "It's in their DNA. The Bears find the football. They find a way to make plays." That is truth. That is identity being reclaimed. Make no mistake, this is not luck. This is method, discipline, coaching, and pride. Under Dennis Allen's guidance, this defense is developing a spine. Turnovers are not mistakes they hope for, they're goals they demand. They've done this in back-to-back weeks, and tonight they made it count. The defense did what a Chicago Bears unit should always do. It created opportunities. On offense, DeAndre Swift showed up in the mud, in the drizzle, with courage. In a game where ball security is tested, he held it secure. He ran with urgency. He flashed vision. And in a moment where the game was on the line, he stayed upright when defenders slipped. That catch in the flat, that toughness, that grit, that moment changed momentum. And let's not overlook the hero who sneaked in almost unseen. Backup kicker Jake Moody. Promoted moments before kickoff from the practice squad, he steeled himself under the spotlight and delivered. Every yard, every point mattered, and he nailed it when it counted most. That's championship character. It all ties together. The defense forcing turnovers, an offense that seizes them, and special teams delivering the dagger. That formula hasn't always been Chicago's hallmark, but tonight it became theirs. The classic Bears formula: run the football, play hard defense, make your opponent pay for every mistake. In the fourth quarter, Chicago leaned on what great teams lean on: identity, belief, and resolve. Let's talk context. Earlier in the season, this defense was written off. Critics pointed to the pass coverage stats, the missing starters, the lack of sacks. They said Chicago didn't have the personnel, didn't have the depth, didn't have the fire. But there's a shift. A new metric shows the Bears ranking among the best in third down defense, even while being conservative with blitzing. They aren't blitz happy. They're smart. They're disciplined. That's coaching. That's belief. That's a unit punching above expectations. And don't forget the returns. Cornerback Kyler Gordon, coming off injury, is back in the fold. His presence fortifies the secondary and adds depth at a time when coverage needed reinforcement. Dennis Allen also sent a message to defenders coming off injury. You want to play? You better carry that mindset into every snap. That accountability is exactly what keeps this ship steady. Yes, there are questions on offense. Some believe Chicago's running game has struggled to find consistency. But when Swift seizes the moment, when the line holds firm, when the defense gives you a gift, you capitalize. Tonight, they did. It was a statement. The rushing identity lives, and it can thrive again. And as for the broader picture, this win isn't just one game. It's a signal. It's momentum. Chicago now has back-to-back road wins for the first time since 2020. That's half a decade. That's a drought broken. It's a beginning. It's a statement to the rest of the league. Those Bears in navy and orange are coming to fight you, and you'd better respect the claw. I'll leave you with this. Tonight, we saw a Chicago Bears team that refused to quit, that leaned on its heritage, that embraced a new identity while honoring its roots. Monsters of the Midway. Not just a nickname, but a standard. We saw that defense rise. We saw that offense punch through, and we saw the kind of composure and execution real teams need in moments of truth. What did you feel watching that finish? Did you see the moment the momentum turned? Drop your take in the comments. If you believe this is the turning point for the Bears, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because Bear Down Report will be right there with you every step this season. Let's ride this wave together. Bear down.